Time for your Revelstoke Mayor Report with Mayor Gary Sauls. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Sean.
So, Gary, I wanted to just do a quick reminder that there is going to be a funeral service tomorrow for Martin at 1:30 at the St. Francis Hall.
Yes.
So, just to put that out there, just a quick reminder for those that want to go show respects to Martin and his family.
That'd be great. Yeah,
okay.
Thanks.
Now, Gary, I see you got a list here. I think that we know what we're going to talk about, so let's just get right into it.
All
so
right.
you dive right in. I'm not going to ask you. You know what I'm going to ask.
So I want to talk about the gas line that was hit this past week. Let everyone know that initially 900 customers were affected. There's 90 customers left that have not been reignited yet, but everyone has had a visit to their door. So if they were not home, there was a tag left saying this is the number to call. Fortis is still in town. They're going to do the callbacks. They're basically wanting to get everybody up and running and get that dealt with as quickly as possible. They've had many technicians here in the community to do that. I think somewhere around 20 or 25 to get everybody up and running and going. In speaking with Fortis this morning, they wanted to just let me tell the community they're very grateful for the warm response that they received from the residents, even though the residents were without heat and without the ability to cook food, that sort of thing. They were warmly welcomed as they came to reignite furnaces and that sort of thing. So I just want to say thanks to the residents of the community for their kindness, not only to Fortis, but to all the emergency staff that were involved in the initial event as well.
That was quite the shock, wasn't it?
You bet.
That's a strange mayor phone call to get one day.
Yes, it is.
Wow, so that was pretty detrimental and could have been extremely dangerous. I guess that's a good reminder of whatever this, I don't know. I'm not saying that they didn't. I'm just saying it's a good reminder. You know, we run them. We have all those PSAs. And don't think for 1 second, I'm not born yesterday. I know we all roll our eyes when we hear those over the top cheesy PSAs. Like, it's call before you dig. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm not saying he didn't. I have no idea. I'm just saying that's why that they're out there, is that constant reminder. So
yeah,
it's a good idea to know what's running underneath your earth a little bit.
It is good. I'm very, very grateful that the emergency services people, our fire department was there on right away, making sure everyone's safe, evacuating people. Our emergency support service people were out. Our city staff people were out. And, of course, Fortis, they came in droves to deal with this right away. The line was a little bigger than what would be normally going to a residential because it was in the alley. I'm not sure how the lines are hooked up and whether they are segmented or whatever the case may be. But Fortis dealt with it as quickly as possible. We did have to turn power off, so we were doing a council meeting in the dark, and just to make sure that there was nothing there that was going to ignite that gas.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
What else is going on within the city that's relevant for us to know? Any more decisions that have come up that'll be controversial or fun, or do you got anything just plain and boring?
Well, I don't have anything really plain. Well, I guess I do have a couple things plain and boring. Those of you who have sandwich board signs that are out, I'd like you to put them in front of your residence. Our bylaw enforcement are finding the signs half a block or a block down. And so there comes a fine with that. So you are eligible to keep your sandwich board sign. You've applied for it. You've paid for it. You've got the insurance for it, but it's within the confines of the outside of the part of the building that you either rent or own. So
okay, good to know. And there's nothing else coming up in the next short while. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Okay, good. Well, thanks, Gary, for popping in and filling us in on what's going on. For the remaining 90 people that are waiting, I'm sure it'll be done hopefully by the end of today. Was that the game plan?
That's the game plan. So if you're not at home or you're away on holidays, that sort of thing, they will leave a tag. You call when you get back, and they will definitely get you up and running.
Okay. Thanks, Gary.
Awesome. Thanks.